What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to the next part. And here we are starting from the forest-spanning Great Bridge. So there's a couple things we want to hit in this lower area. The first is going to be a grace that's kind of like over here-ish. It's just kind of near the Erd Tree. So we're going to be working our way towards that. There's some stuff at the Erd Tree itself we're going to fight. And then we want to go to a couple different spots in the ruins. So go on and, well, I've lost my... Well, we don't need to mark the grace. Anyway, mark up those ruins so you can see all those buildings. That's the stuff we want to hit. Either way, jump on down and head along. For now, we're just heading straight north. So this first part, we don't really need markings. It's going to be pretty easy. Come on, up you go. So up until now, we've largely been avoiding the worm face guys. It is worth fighting one. So we'll use this one. He's standalone just to kind of see what they do. Get a feel for their moveset, get a feel for their timings. They're pretty easy, but we're going to be fighting a big one in just a little bit, and so I just want y'all to be, you know, a little comfortable so that you can take on the big one. You can see there's a bunch of them here. We'll just head a little bit north, grab that lump of flesh, and then our grace should be right around here somewhere. I really hate when it's foggy like this because you can't see anything. Where's that damn grace at? Oh, no, wait. No, it's not a grace. It's a seed. It's a seed that I'm looking for. Oh, there was a grace too, maybe. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I went too far off base. Let's go east a bit. I should have kept the first marker. Should have kept the first marker. There we go. There's the seed. Okay, so now that we got that, we're just going to head down southeastish towards our markers, mainly for the Erd Tree. When I go to the Erd Tree next, obviously you can just look up and find that. And here's the guy we want. That is Wormface the boss. So this guy can very, very quickly cause death on you. Having our shield on our back is going to help against that. But don't give this guy any time to like stand up, do anything. Just start getting on him. You want to get as much damage as possible into this dude as fast as possible. As you can see, you know, with the right setup, you can kill him incredibly fast, but I mean, you can see just the general clouds he was making was enough to fill our death meter up to half. He also has an attack where he like spits a ton of shit at you. If that connects, it's almost instant death buildup. Very dangerous enemy. Better to just blow him up like that. So from him, we're going to go right over here next. And you can already hear the shiny. Chase it down. Go. That gets us a golden slam. Okay. Continue north for seed, then southeast for the Erd Tree loots. Next to the Woodfolk Ruins. So we have a shiny, beast blood, and a cookbook at this first spot. There's our beast blood. There's our cookbook. Then we're gonna go northeast. That's the number 3 marker that we made. And over there should be a twig, some gravel consumables, and the icon shield. There's our gravel stone. There's our icon shield. Where's the twig? I think the twig was in a chest. It's so foggy out here. Honestly, the foggy areas are the hardest ones to see stuff in. There's my twig. Well, we have permanent sacrificial twigs on our flask anyway. Let's look back over at the notes. South for meat and darts, then continue for 3 enemies guarding the path down. Okay. Okay, so we're heading south. Go. Run over that to get rid of it. That gets us the meat. Gets us the soft cotton. The darts should be right around here. Just some poison darts along the way. There they are. Head on down into here. Really good faith spell, Wrath of Gold. This thing does a massive AoE. It's basically this game's version of Wrath of God. You can charge it up to make it even bigger. Comes out really fast, does really good damage. Recommended on pretty much any faith build. Okay, with all of that done though, now we're just gonna head right on over here. There we go. Yeah, there might have been a sacrificial twig, but I mean, it's not like we need it. What are we sitting on? Let me see. So we have 4 sacrificial twigs, and our flask has like a permanent sacrificial twig effect, so it's like... At this point, it might as well be a consumable thing, you know? We're not worried about it. This one, there is no loot on the side, so just feel free to take the elevator down. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but head on over into this first room. Okay, let's see. A room on the right has a smithing 5, a rune arc, and 2 baddies. There's our smithing 5. Continue along. Bunch of the crystal lapis here, and some crystal darts. Once you get up to this big room, I'd suggest just looping around and killing everything before you worry about loot. Alright. There's one more avionet. That should be everything. Let's go and get this guy and the loot. Oh, there's one more avionet behind me. Alright, now we are safe to just loop around and grab stuff from the walls and other things. We'll get to that guy in a minute. So this is where we're going to proceed through for the next boss. We don't need to go that way for now. Kill him. We'll do that in a second. Get that. Get that. Get that. Okay. So now we're going to take this side path by the root. And this is where we killed that dude earlier. So if we hadn't killed him, he'd be sitting here waiting to hit us. Grab the golden rune. Over here, if you look, you can see a lower branch. Go ahead and drop onto that. And when you turn around, you can kill this guy. Grab glintstone stuff. Kill that guy. Jump back onto the tree. Then we're gonna go all the way to the top. The tree's a little iffy, so like right around this midway point, you might need to hop up a little bit. Once you get up to the top, you're good. Arsenal Charm +1, which might actually be worth it for me at this point. How much health and stuff are you adding on? 55 health. So I think with that, I can actually switch it. No, damn, still not strong enough. Alright, well. Oh well, let's keep the Erdtree favor on. Anyway, after you get that, drop back down though, and head on this way. And then we're gonna head down this room that we ignored. There should be a couple of these things, and a smithing 5. Another smithing 5. Everyone's good? Okay. I'm gonna pop that open. I wonder what a... do I have one? It's more the crystallines here, so a blunt weapon's nice, but like, I mean at this point it doesn't really matter. You're just gonna beat the shit out of them anyway. I'm sitting on a comfy ass chunk of runes that I should use. I mean, after doing the triple crystalline fight, what's this fight gonna do? All we need is that one stagger and then it's all over. I get you the Somber Smith number 2. Just lets you buy more somber stuff. From there, back to the 4-spanning Great Bridge. I don't like that it's nighttime. We're gonna change that. It's time until morning. Okay. And we're going to use this to warp across. Right on over here, since we moved him, we're going to go talk to him. That'll trigger the next part of the quest, which will shift him into the capital city.
Have no fear, though we must do.
Ask about the noble gold mask.
And though I know that the golden order shine through you.
That's all we had to do. Now, before we go, there's a bunch of stuff up here we're gonna do, but we're gonna knock out some stuff that's below first. So we're gonna head on down, right there at the river, and then we're gonna work our way. Basically, we're gonna do all of this stuff that would lead up to that iniquity grace that we got back in Gelmir. I believe this one is safe. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna grab this. While we're over here, there should be a... Actually, I don't think we grabbed it before, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's like over there. Hang on. Yeah, you can hear the beetle. Right on the other side of this cliff. Stop running. super nice buff. Protection of the Earth Tree just increases like resistances and defenses and stuff like that. So definitely a nice incantation to have for my paladin bros out there. From here though, we're gonna be mark up some stuff. So there's gonna be a caravan along this road that we're gonna want to hit. There's a carriage that's over there that we're gonna want to hit, and then we're gonna make our way on over here to these ruins. So there's the moving caravan. Go over here. Them out of the way. Now while we're over here, there's actually one more piece of loot that we can get by just jumping across. I thought we had to wait until later to grab this, but it turns out you can get it early. There's some boluses on that corpse, but jump down here, run on down, and then right here on the broken bridge, you should find the golden mask, the same one that Gold Mask is wearing. This will boost up your Golden Order incantations, so if you're using those, it'll be worth grabbing. Getting down from here, though, honestly, you're going to be better off just warping back to here, and then you can make your way back on over here and do the caravan, as we are in the original video. Broken portion of the bridge. So that's Royal Knight's Resolve. Be careful with that. It'll cause them to do a ton of damage. Like more damage than you're really ready to get hit with. Hey, guys, stop. Stop. Pop this bad boy open. And we now have the Great Stars. Now, if you're playing a strength build, I mean, even on this quality build, this thing is fantastic. This will give you back HP every time you hit stuff. It's kind of similar to the Butcher's Knife, except it's actually good. We can change the art that's on it. Its attribute scaling is pretty good. I might actually level this up and use it myself, because it even has a, the moveset on it is a Great Hammer moveset. So it looks huge, but it's just your, like, you know, it's the same as like a Claymore. I think what I like so much about this thing is that because it's a hammer, it ain't gonna bounce off shields. Ooh boy. But we will take care of leveling that up a little bit later. For now, let's go back to our weapon. And also, it gets it's really good strength scaling in it too. Over here, I don't believe there's anything over here. Let me just check again real fast. Actually, no, there's like some trash consumables over here on this area, I think. Let me see. Because this is like basically running towards the bridge. Come on, guys. Listen, none of you can stop me. Stop this. There's Surcoat. Golden Rune 4. Unless we can just go down and check pre-bridge for loot before we go when we hit the ruins, which is what we want. So I know the bridge we have later that's like this does have loot. Yeah, over there, that's Iniquity and Gelmir. It's a teleporter. Bloody Grease. You don't have anything, right? Yes, no, nothing. No, okay. Well, we should be good to head on over into the ruins. Put on Blood Flame real fast. No, 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 no. These are the bleed dogs. Be very cautious of the bleed dogs. Okay, so we've got the sacramental buds, which are always useful. Actually, you know what? Let me run around and take out as many dogs as I can while mounted. Oh no, I whiffed. You just don't want to mess with the dogs, because they'll instant kill you. I actually completely forgot about this place in the prep work. And I think it's because in my subconscious I remembered this is where all the bleed dogs were. I think back in the Let's Play, this is the first spot that I like really lost a ton of runes. Something like 70, 80,000. Alright, here. Let's head on down. What do we got? Oh, the Sanguine Noble, yeah. Not a threat. Bloody Hellas? It is Bloody Hellas. Heavy Thrusting Sword has built-in bleed. Nice little move where like you backstep and then thrust in. If you like Heavy Thrusting Swords, it's a good solid choice. With that done, let's warp back over to Road of Iniquity side path and we'll work our way up into Dominula. Actually, we might need to go. I think we can. Let's see the map. Yeah, it's fine. So a couple things we're gonna hit. We're gonna go over here. That's Dominula, and then we're gonna go here, 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 and then here. I keep forgetting to spend my damn runes. Absolutely need to spend my runes. I mean, I'm not losing them, but still. People are gonna start just being like, alright, Cowboy needs to stop flexing with all these runes he has. So very midsummer vibes in this place. Bunch of weird-ass ladies dancing around. I'm gonna grab the Grace, and I'm gonna spend those runes. 770. 4 points, 4 points. Yeah, just get 4 points per. Might as well keep getting it. The breakpoint should be 54 to 55. It should drop down to 3. So before we really get into this place, take this northeastern cliff face. There we go. Celebrant Skull. I never actually got this in my first playthrough, so I'm kind of curious. Large blood and decorated flowers and fabrics. Striking end is a skull too large in size to be human. Trace amounts of runes on landing attacks. That's kind of cool. Actually, no, I did find this, now that I think about it, because we tested it, and I was like, oh, you know, that's nice. You just gotta... I think you get like 5 runes per swing or something. By this point. Yeah, no, I did find this, because now I'm thinking about it. I made a joke about how, oh, I only gotta do, you know, 10,000 swings and I get a level or something. So back from the Grace, let's check my notes. Let's see, we're gonna go, we got the hill, we're gonna go up the hill and left into the stables for a loot. So, right there. And for the most part, a lot of these ladies, they're just dancing, they're just vibing, you know. If you attack them, if you disrupt the vibe, you will be vibe checked. I would recommend just letting the ladies vibe. They're not hurting you. They're not doing anything. Just, you know, they're just doing their thing. Just let them dance. Anyway, so we get that, and we get the rune arc. You up and around to the right. We're gonna get that. It's the hawk feathers. There we go. Okay, and then on this other building, on the roof. Is it your roof? No, it's that roof. It's a lot of like swinging back and forth in this area. There we go. It's the flesh. Let's see. Go up more and right for lightning grease and dried liver. That's right here, actually. Yep, there it is. Oh no, you bitch! You made me fall. You know what? I was letting you ladies dance and vibe and do your thing, but you just wasted precious seconds of my walkthrough, and now this entire village will be murdered. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Beat her ass when I get her. Anyway, get the lightning grease, drop down over here as a dried liver. These dogs aren't blood dogs, so you don't need to worry about them. Alright. You will pay for the transgressions of your friend. I'm pretty sure they killed each other, which just adds, you know, it makes it so much better. But head on top, we got a god skin. I know y'all are getting sick of these guys. Trust me, I am too. You get up top, just pop your mimic or whatever else you're using. When he does that, get away. You can just sit back and let your summon fight. He has a like whirlwind tornado thing. You're probably going to be able to kill him before he does it. But if you don't, just, you know, don't worry about it. Just beat his ass. You'll be fine. Get the Godskin Peeler, which if you're leveling up Dex, it is it's best in slot Dex Twin Blade. The Gargoyle is best in slot for strength. The Knightly is best in slot for quality. That one's best in slot for dexterity. So resting at Windmill Heights will make Millicent spawn. Go on and talk to her.
Ah, the arm you get. It feels. Perhaps it is thus. I would have it as the.
Alright, after she says express my thanks, we're good. Now right over here is actually one of the art puzzles that we're going to solve a little bit later. We don't have that puzzle yet because it is down in the capital. So for now, don't worry about it. We have the grace. We can come back here at a later time. Just travel back over to the Windmill Village and we'll get that later. Alright, so from here we're going to go to the other markers we made. Get off. Man, and I thought I was going to fit all this shit into 2 episodes. Jesus. So, get the Arteria Leaf. I believe there's a little loot tucked away in here. Let me see. Windmill Passage, Meat Dumplings, and the Arteria Leaf. Here's the Meat Dumplings. There we go. 10 raw things of meat dumplings. How yummy. Anyway, grab those. There's nothing else there, so don't worry about it. Head on over to spot number 3. Yeah, we'll probably have one more episode after this, because we still got the Sainted Hero's Grave and a dragon fight. All these corpses wake up. Alright, go ahead and loot. The twin knight swords are waiting here. That is the twin blade that I said works well with quality. Get the noble's guard, the navy hood, which I believe increases your FP. All these other stuff, the bone shards, the drops, those are just potential drops. Those aren't guarantees. After that, head up here, not into the river. Over here, we're going to find a battle mage up on that hill. You can kind of see him right now. Oh, come back. There we go. Battle mage gear and the Haima glintstone crown. So earlier we picked up a helm that I said was really good for my spell swords out there. Where is it at? This one is going to give you both intelligence and endurance. This one is going to give you intelligence and strength. So also a really good choice. You know, I guess it just depends on whether you need the endurance or the strength. But I like these more than I like the Burger King masks personally. So anyway, now we head on over to our final windmill. As you can already see, there's a bunch of rats over here. Just go ahead and take them out. Big old rats. And there it is, the giant rat ashes, which I hadn't leveled up before, but I'm going to, because I'm really curious about it. Alright, so with that done, we're going to clear these markers and warp on out. Man. Yeah, I can't fit the dragon and Sainted Hero's Grave in. I want to see how many upgrades I can shove into my hammer. That way I have a nice blunt weapon. And the rats. So I've been really curious about them for a while. Crystalline, where are they at? Where are my rats at? Mausoleum soldiers. Rats, where are you, big rats? Are you special, Ashes? I don't think you'd be special. I'm just overlooking the giant rats. There they are. So this is what I'm not sure about. One, they require health, which is dope. But even as spirits, they seem to multiply endlessly. Enhancing these hashes can increase their numbers. And so I'm really curious, you know? Like, when this is almost maxed out, do I have, like, an army of rats? Is it like 5 or 6 giant rats? Because those are pretty annoying. So anyway, I'm going to upgrade that and probably a couple other summons just to test stuff out. You know, I've been, obviously Mimic's great. The Mimic can carry you through most of the game, just being your main go-to dude. But I want to try some other ones. So we're going to wrap up here. I'm probably going to upgrade that hammer just so I have a solid blunt weapon moving forward. I'm going to upgrade the rats and a couple other ashes. In the next episode, we are going to finish basically the majority of Altus. So there's some stuff over here we're going to grab. We're going to work our way over here. We have a fight with a dragon, and then we have a hero tomb. And then assuming we get through all of that stuff and we still have time, we're going to be starting from Outer Wall Phantom Tree and working our way to the stuff that's down here. And then we're going to snake our way through all of this stuff until we reach the capital. So stay tuned, and I will catch you soon as we continue.